Slap! A stack of printed documents was slammed hard on the desk. The crisp sound of paper cracking shattered the silence of the office. Zhang Lei, the marketing director, stepped across the carpet. Each step exuded overwhelming arrogance. He stopped precisely in front of Lin Mo, the intern in the corner. Everyone in the department fell silent instantly. Their fingers hovered over the keyboards, not daring to move. Even their breathing slowed to a minimum. Everyone knew this local tyrant director's anger would pour down on the insignificant intern. Lin Mo raised his head slowly. His worn light gray t-shirt clashed sharply with the formal business attire around him. Yet his face showed no panic, only calm as he met Zhang Lei's fiery gaze. He had only been at the company for 7 days. Quiet and low-key, he was like an invisible man in the department. Yet somehow he had become Zhang Lei's target. The fuse was lit at last Friday's department meeting. Leaning back in his chair, Zhang Lei ordered Lin Mo in a condescending tone. "You treat the department to dinner tonight. 200 yuan per person, just a token gesture. 12 people. That would cost Lin Mo nearly half his monthly internship salary." When Lin Mo hesitated and tried to explain his financial situation, Zhang Lei mocked coldly. "Can't even afford a meal? What's the point of keeping an intern who's so useless?" From that day on, the harassment began. Zhang Lei deliberately assigned him endless overtime work. He rejected his carefully revised plans without reason. He even publicly belittled him in front of colleagues. He called him a good-for-nothing and a waste of space. Colleagues watched in silence. Some were sympathetic, while others were indifferent. No one dared to stand up to Zhang Lei. He had dominated the department for years with his power and temper. Today was no exception. Zhang Lei threw Lin Mo's overnight revised plan on the ground. His voice boomed, "This is garbage. Rewrite it all before tomorrow morning, or you can pack your things and leave." Lin Mo bent down to pick up the crumpled papers. His fingers tightened slightly, but he said nothing. He just nodded and returned to his seat. He continued to work silently. "Coward," Zhang Lei sneered. He spat out the word before strutting back to his office. He left Lin Mo under the awkward stares of the entire department. Little did anyone know, this cowardly intern was not as helpless as he seemed. He quietly noted every insult. He quietly noted every unreasonable demand. He quietly noted every act of bullying. 3 days later, the department held a crucial negotiation. It was for a 10 million yuan cooperation project. Clients from the partner company sat around the conference table. Zhang Lei, as the director, took the lead in the presentation. Halfway through, a client suddenly pointed out a fatal error in the data. "Mr. Zhang, this set of core data is incorrect. If this is the case, our cooperation may have to be suspended." Zhang Lei's face turned pale instantly. He had altered the data arbitrarily. He did this to make the project look more profitable. He had ignored Lin Mo's earlier reminder about the error. Flustered, Zhang Lei tried to cover it up. "It's a typo. My intern is responsible for data sorting. He must have made a mistake." All eyes turned to Lin Mo, who was sitting quietly by the side. Zhang Lei glared at him, signaling him to take the blame. "Hurry up and apologize to the clients. Admit you messed up the data." The conference room fell silent. Everyone thought Lin Mo would bow his head and apologize, just like before. But this time, Lin Mo didn't. He slowly stood up. His calm gaze swept across the table. It finally stopped on Zhang Lei's flustered face. He reached into his bag and pulled out a dark blue leather document. He held it high in front of everyone. The golden words Group Strategic Consultant Appointment Letter shone brightly under the light. "I'm not just an intern," Lin Mo said in a clear, steady voice. His voice echoed through the silent conference room. "I'm the special inspector sent by the headquarters to investigate irregularities in the department. This data error was not my mistake. It was Director Zhang who altered it without authorization." With that, he pulled out another stack of documents. These are the evidence of Director Zhang's abuse of power. They also prove he embezzled public funds for private dinners, and that he deliberately oppressed employees over the past 6 months. Every incident is documented in detail. Zhang Lei's legs went weak. He almost collapsed to the ground. His face turned ashen. He stammered, "Xiu, you're lying. This is a frame-up, is it?" Lin Mo pulled out his phone and played a recording. Everyone heard Zhang Lei ordering him to cover up the data error. They also heard his arrogant remarks about embezzling public funds. The clients looked at each other in shock. Then they stood up one after another. "We can't cooperate with a company with such serious management problems. Goodbye." As the clients left, the HR manager entered the conference room. He had been notified in advance. Security guards accompanied him. "Zhang Lei, you're suspended from duty immediately. Please cooperate with the investigation into your violations." Zhang Lei was escorted out of the conference room. His once arrogant posture was replaced by complete despair. The colleagues present stared at Lin Mo in awe. This intern, who endured 7 days of humiliation, finally revealed his true identity. He took down the tyrant who dominated the department for years. Lin Mo put away the appointment letter and evidence. Then he turned to the stunned colleagues. "From today on, I will take over the department's work temporarily. We will rectify all irregularities and focus on the project. Let's work together to make up for the losses." The colleagues came to their senses one after another. They nodded repeatedly, their eyes filled with admiration and relief. The dark cloud that had hung over the department for a long time was finally lifted. After Zhang Lei's removal, the department fell into a short period of chaos. Many pending projects were delayed. This was due to Zhang Lei's mismanagement, and the team's morale was low. Lin Mo didn't waste any time. On his first day in charge, he held a department meeting. He wanted to clarify work priorities. He listened carefully to each colleague's opinions. He revised the unreasonable work processes set by Zhang Lei. He reallocated tasks based on everyone's strengths. Some colleagues were still hesitant at first. They worried Lin Mo would be as arbitrary as Zhang Lei. But as they worked together, they found that Lin Mo was completely different. He was professional, fair, and respectful of every team member's ideas. Take Li Na, a senior employee, for example. She had been suppressed by Zhang Lei for a long time. She was good at project planning, but she never got a chance to showcase her abilities. Lin Mo noticed her talent. He assigned her to lead the core project, and he gave her full support. "Don't worry about making mistakes," Lin Mo told her. "As long as we're doing the right thing, the company will back us up. I trust your judgment." Li Na was deeply moved. Her enthusiasm had long faded. Her enthusiasm had long been worn away. Lin Mo's trust rekindled her passion for work. She threw herself into the project. She worked day and night to make up for delays. Lin Mo also took the initiative to contact the client. This was the client who had terminated cooperation earlier. He sincerely apologized for the incident caused by Zhang Lei. He presented a revised, more rigorous project plan. He invited the client to visit the company and inspect the rectification results. During the meeting, Lin Mo answered every question confidently and professionally. He showed his deep understanding of the project and the market. He also promised to add a special supervision team. This team would ensure data accuracy and guarantee the project's smooth progress. The client was impressed by Lin Mo's sincerity and professionalism. After careful consideration, they agreed to resume cooperation. The condition was that Lin Mo personally supervised the project. The news spread throughout the department. It boosted everyone's morale. Colleagues began to work together actively. The department's work gradually got back on track. It even exceeded previous performance. Meanwhile, the investigation into Zhang Lei's violations was progressing smoothly. It was found that Zhang Lei had embezzled a large amount of public funds. He had accepted bribes from suppliers, and he had oppressed multiple employees. The company made a decision to dismiss him immediately. It also decided to pursue his legal liability for economic crimes. Part of Zhang Lei's assets were frozen. He had to repay all embezzled public funds. Word of his scandal spread quickly in the industry. No company dared to hire him again. He went from a high-status director to a man with nothing overnight. This was the price for his arrogance and greed. 3 months later, the department achieved a historic breakthrough. Under Lin Mo's leadership, the 10 million yuan project succeeded. It brought huge profits to the company. Li Na also proved her abilities perfectly. Her project planning won high praise from headquarters. She was promoted to deputy department director. Other colleagues also grew rapidly in their roles. The department's atmosphere became positive and cohesive. The days of oppression and perfunctoriness were gone. Lin Mo's temporary management position was officially confirmed. He became the youngest department director in the company's history. At the department's quarterly summary meeting, Lin Mo shared his thoughts. He stood before colleagues who once watched him be humiliated. His tone was still calm, but full of power. Workplace success never depends on power or bullying. It relies on professional ability, responsibility, and respect for others. The glory of this department belongs to every one of us. Applause erupted in the conference room. It was warm and prolonged. Everyone knew that a new chapter had begun. The 7 days of humiliation were just a test. Lin Mo fought back with wisdom and strength. He not only brought justice to the department, but also proved that the strong always win with ability. This workplace reversal story became a company legend. It inspired every employee to uphold integrity and work hard. 1 year later, Lin Mo led the department to become the company's top team. He often encouraged new interns not to fear oppression. He told them to keep improving their abilities. Ability is the most powerful weapon to defend yourself. As for Zhang Lei, he was eventually sentenced to prison. He spent his days regretting his past mistakes. Evil deeds will always be punished. Those who stick to principles and keep striving will surely shine. This is the end of the story. Thank you for watching.